What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video, and we have to talk about the latest quotes from Mohamed Salah about his new contract, because every week, each passing week, I get more and more concerned whether Mo Salah will leave Liverpool or stay and sign a new contract. He wants to stay. He says he loves the club, he would love to retire at Liverpool, but he says he's asking for things that are not crazy, and yet there has been no agreement made. It's up to the club now and not Mohamed Salah, according to Mo Salah. So what do you think about these quotes? I will read them in detail because I looked up this GQ interview that Salah did. By the way, it's a fantastic interview, so if you can, make sure to read it. It's absolutely brilliant and has a very good insight into what Salah is as a person and not just as a footballer, and also many other Liverpool news. And I will give my thoughts on these Liverpool false positive COVID tests and the fury behind that from opposition fans, even though the EFL said today that they will not investigate Liverpool about the Jurgen Klopp comments that Liverpool produced many false positives, and that's why the Arsenal game was postponed. But that's for the second part of this video. If you enjoy these, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So Salah's contract is set to expire next summer, so 1.5 years from now. And every passing week, I think we are in more and more dangerous territory, because surely other clubs who see Salah as one of the best players in the world, surely other clubs will think they have a chance of signing Salah in the summer if he only has 1 year left on his contract on a cut price deal. And Salah frequently said that he wants to stay, but the negotiations with FSG are at an impasse over Salah's salary demands, which is just to be in line with the top earners in the Premier League. But we know that Liverpool's wage structure is very strict, and Salah just wants probably to double his current salary, which would mean that he would earn around £400,000. Is that really that crazy when Kevin De Bruyne is on the same amount of money? And Jurgen Klopp said that, of course, he's happy with how the negotiations are going and he's not concerned at all. But he knows that every word Jurgen Klopp says, if it's not okay or if anything small negative he says, it will make it into the headlines of newspapers. So he probably, even if he's privately concerned, he won't say that publicly. What is taking so long, FSG? Just give Salah a good enough contract. I don't understand. Yes, I understand that FSG don't want to end up in a situation where Arsenal find themselves, where they gave Aubameyang a huge contract on a lot of years, and now Aubameyang has really downed tools at Arsenal and he's not producing, and he fell out with the manager and everybody else, and now he's out of the team. Yes, I can see a scenario where FSG are afraid of that, but Salah is not that kind of player. And Salah, every season, even though he's either 30 years old or he will be 30 years old this season, every single season Salah has improved massively, and this season he's better than ever before, and yet FSG are still not giving him a new contract. If FSG lets Salah leave, I will riot and the Liverpool fans will riot, because that is losing our best player, and losing the best player of the Premier League would be catastrophic for Liverpool. Let me say it like this. We probably won't win the Premier League even with Salah firing in his best form this season. So imagine if Liverpool will be without Salah. We will be nowhere near the title race. But this is what Salah says: I want to stay, but it's not in my hands. It's in the Liverpool owners' hands. They know what I want, and I'm not asking for crazy stuff. The thing is, when you ask for something and they show you that they can give you something, because they appreciate what you did for Liverpool Football Club. I've been here for now my 5th year now. I know the club very well. I love the fans love me, but with the administration, they have been told the situation, it is in their hands. If Liverpool is unwilling to match Salah's wage demands, and that's entirely possible, sadly, because FSG is very reluctant to pay superstar salaries both at Liverpool and even at the Boston Red Sox. There are very few clubs in football who could give Salah the contract that he wants. Barcelona is broke at the moment. They are trying to negotiate to sell some players. Real Madrid want to sign Mbappe and Erling Haaland. Paris Saint-Germain, I don't think Salah would go there at this stage of his career, and I don't think he would go to Man City or Man United or Chelsea or any other Premier League rival. I just can't see that happening. Salah knows his worth, and his next deal will be his last chance to make big money. There is also the brand Salah to consider. He has sponsorship deals with Adidas, Oppo, Uber, Pepsi, each paying very handsomely for his image. And he is 29 years old right now, but he can still play for the next 4 years. So why on earth aren't FSG giving him a new 4-year contract when, look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's still scoring goals at 40 years old at AC Milan. Look at Ronaldo, look at Benzema, look at Messi, look at Lewandowski. They are all at least 34 years old, so 5 years older than Salah, and they are still doing it at the top level. So I think there is very minimal risk in giving Salah a new contract. Jurgen Klopp said that he has so much hunger for being better. He's like a sponge for information. He's never satisfied. He's so attentive to what we are asking of him for what helps the team. But alongside that, his commitment to individual improvement is remarkable. Whether it be the fitness and conditioning coaches or the nutritionist or whatever, he looks for those small margins everywhere. And Salah wants to win, of course, the Ballon d'Or, and I think he should have won it when Liverpool won either the Premier League or the Champions League in either season. Salah deserved to win it, and Messi ended up winning his 7th Ballon d'Or. And Salah said this about the Ballon d'Or: I want to be the best player in the world, but I will have a good life even if I don't win the Ballon d'Or. Sometimes it's just politics. And Salah says that he wants to win the Africa Cup of Nations with Egypt. By the way, by the time you are watching this video, Egypt will play Nigeria, and Mane scored a 97th minute winning penalty for Senegal. Naby Keita also played the full game for Guinea. Interestingly, those two players and those two teams are in the same group. Egypt will kick off against Nigeria at 4 p.m. English time, and I'm really looking forward to that game and watching Salah and how he plays. But I think that either Salah, Mane or Naby Keita, I really hope one of those three players will bring it home to Liverpool, the Africa Cup of Nations trophy. Salah wants to win it, and he said that most of the players have been playing together for 10-11 years for the national team. So I think it's a good opportunity for Egypt to bring the trophy home. And Salah has an incredible 23 goals in 26 games this season, which is absolutely remarkable. And I mean, Jota is our second top scorer this season with 12 goals. So Salah scored almost twice as many goals as our second top scorer. Salah scored more goals than Jota and Mane combined. That's how crazily good he has been this season. It's a shame that he's now out for a month for the Africa Cup of Nations, because Salah surely would have scored a lot of goals in this January period. And what a great man Salah is. Just this incident that I'm about to tell you shows that he is just more than a world-class footballer. So it happened that a thief stole £1,400 from Salah's father's car, and Salah said, I'm not supporting the stealing, but I'm sure the thief had a bigger reason to steal. I just feel he did it for a reason. When my father asked, the police said that the thief was a really poor guy and he had nothing in his life. So I told my father, just help him and leave him alone. So Salah's father didn't press charges because of Salah's influence. And probably the thief could keep the money, or maybe maybe Salah and his family helped him in one way or another. I don't think they should have rewarded him for stealing, but at least don't press charges against a very poor guy. And Salah will not miss that £1,400 because he earns that in minutes probably. And the Evening Standard newspaper is saying that the English Football League are satisfied that Liverpool had legitimate grounds to delay the game, and the club will not face any further action because of the false positive COVID tests. So the EFL will not investigate Liverpool over this EFL postponement. and rightfully so. The guys who seriously think that Liverpool would cheat with those false positive tests are not very bright. I have to say that. I don't think there is any chance that Liverpool would do that, because Jurgen Klopp is a very honest guy, and Liverpool are a very honest club. I mean the players and the manager and the staff. I'm not talking about the owners. So this is the EFL said, having now fully reviewed the circumstances involved, the league has accepted Liverpool's request after determining that a postponement was the only option the club, as the club looks to mitigate against the further risk of infection amongst its squad and staff, alongside ensuring public health was protected by not travelling from Liverpool to London to the Arsenal-Liverpool game. And I mean, it's not an advantage for Liverpool to play the second leg at the Emirates instead of playing it at Anfield, because now the two legs are reversed, and I don't know why Arsenal fans think that it would have been an advantage for Liverpool to postpone this game, because actually I think it's a disadvantage. So hopefully the negotiations will set to continue between Salah and Liverpool, and Jurgen Klopp seems calm about it from the outside looking in. So hopefully Liverpool will not do the unthinkable and just let Salah run his contract down, because I don't think the owners would ever be forgiven if they do that. Honestly, the Liverpool fans, so many of them will be so angry. They would want the owners out of the football club, and I don't think the FSG would seriously do that, but they have done some crazy things in their time at Liverpool, so yeah, who knows what they will do. We will see, but let me know, where do you stand on this debate? I think Salah should get a new contract, 100%. Yes, it shouldn't be for like £500,000 a week, but they should give him at least 350 or 400k weekly wages. I think he deserves it. And surely the other Liverpool players understand that Salah deserves to be on that kind of money compared to the other Liverpool players, because Salah is by far contributing the most to Liverpool's success in the last 4 or 5 years. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Good night.